Hey guys, welcome back to Fourth Wall Reactions. Tonight I am so excited to get back to some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm on episode 3 of season 2. Things are really advancing very quickly. Coulson has been tasked with rebuilding S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything. That is a huge goal, and he is on it. But at the same time, he's dealing with this kind of like information purge that I'm not sure if it's in him or if it's being transmitted through him. I don't know. I think maybe Sky's dad is around and he's Kyle MacLachlan. Just a lot of things are happening so early on in the season. I absolutely love that they're doing that. I love that they are, just not wasting any time. So I'm very excited to see what's up next. Let's check it out.
Surrender, and you'll find release.
Very creepy right now.
Are you ready to comply, Agent 33?
I will never work for Hydra.
I was waiting for them to do something to her eyeballs, like, ugh. Real Simmons? Well, I'm glad we're getting real Simmons. At least I think it's real Simmons. It's certainly not Fitz's mental Simmons. I don't know how many other Simmons there are.
I'll read all about it once you finish your report.
No, what?
At least tell me that Agent 33 retired.
We got to her first. It's gone from being a land grab to a talent grab. And I'm getting damn tired of losing our best and brightest to Hydra.
Oh. Yeah, what? You should not be there.
Is that? It's just another acquisition.
You know him.
Why would you think I'm hiding?
What do you know?
Who were you speaking to? Huh?
They threatened me. They said you were dangerous. And
Well, they were right.
Mr. Gill, hear me out. No.
You, Hydra? Are you being pursued by Hydra and you're holding out? Someone gonna be there? Yep. I hope that she's undercover at Hydra.
did you think I wouldn't find out? While I cook, you debrief.
Okay, she is undercover.
Remember
Thank
Donnie Gill?
God.
If you're gonna move up in Hydra, you need to make friends.
Be like Wood. I can't lie like he did.
Selective truths. You're very likable. Use that.
That's what Ward did.
I think they're trying to recruit Donnie Gill as a scientist.
That would be the best case scenario.
Yeah, right? Not
Most
as a
likely
scientist.
scenario, Hydra's looking for another weapon. From what we've been able to piece together, I've been told Gill's next on Hydra's wish list.
Told by who?
I have a source.
A source you trust.
Very much so. Now, I want us to bring Gill in before Hydra gets their hands on him.
Oh, he had trouble making friends.
Anything else?
I don't know, maybe ask Gemma if you have a contact number for her.
Okay. And if you think of anything.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Oh,
Hey,
I love
give me the source to find
him.
Gill. Let me know as soon as you have something.
Oh, you're gonna freeze the fish. Wow. That is some large-scale freezing.
Make friends.
I'm nervous. She's bad at this.
Hello. I was thinking of going over to Salty's. Happy hour and karaoke could be on the low.
Hey, Simmons.
Call me Gemma.
You are wanted upstairs for questioning.
Is this regarding my analysis?
It's a security matter. What did you do?
Nothing. I haven't done anything.
Well, then I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
She's not great under pressure. Has she gotten any better?
You've been lying to us, Miss Simmons.
Oh, rude.
Not long ago, you were a level 5 S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
Yes, before S.H.I.E.L.D.'s 4, I was candid about my work history.
You left things out.
If I did, it wasn't intentional.
Stop lying.
I didn't realize it was Gill until yesterday. When I saw a photo in Kenneth's file, I would have said something.
Yet, you didn't. You seem nervous.
Well
Because I
done.
am. My loyalties are with science. So long as Hydra allows me to do the work I want to be doing, then yes, my loyalties are with Hydra.
Oh.
Why cling to the founding principles of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Freedom. These principles make mankind a plague on this planet. Think of a
Whatever,
forest.
dude.
It dries up and catches fire with the first spark. Now, mankind would find more magnificent plant species like the giant sequoia. Their seeds need the heat of that fire to literally rise from the ashes, and then they will live for 1,000 years.
Like you, apparently?
I'd like to evaluate one of our employees and
Oh.
act with authority.
Oh, you suck.
Are you ready to comply?
Don't think so. Oh, what are they doing with
in the port of Casablanca?
Why aren't you happy about this?
Because I should be going. I mean,
Oh,
I knew.
There's no need to feel bad about it. It is what it is.
They're keeping things from me.
Yeah, they're keeping you from an icy death. That's it. Come on now. Don't start getting paranoid on me.
He's so good with him.
Do you have anything warmer?
Oh.
I'll grab you something. We found Donnie Gill.
He's dangerous, isn't he?
Don't worry. We'll have your back every step of the way.
Why don't I trust
Suit
that?
up. It's going to get cold.
Oh no, they're all gonna end up there. She's gonna have to prove that she's loyal to Hydra.
It's time Hydra learned once and for all. I'm not interested. I'm not afraid. I'm pissed off.
Oh!
And every Hydra agent they send is going to feel it.
Okay, you know, Donnie got a little dark.
Fitz, what exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Yes, this guy's been talking to us.
Oh, Mac was right. You're sounding paranoid. Stop assuming the worst.
They're keeping things from me, and I just want to know the truth.
You need to be honest with yourself. You're barely holding it together. There's a reason they're keeping things from you. I don't think you should go in there.
You are not here.
He knows that at least. It really is. I think it is his subconscious rather than he's seeing like a manifestation of her. That's my take. Did he not know the asset?
Imagine you've got a lot to say to me. Look, despite all of this, it's really good to see you.
Oh, off. Whew. Damn. I mean, of course Fitz wouldn't know. Ooh! Oh, cool effect. Oh, I like that.
I didn't want to hurt you. I tried to avoid it. I wanted to save you. Garrett ordered me to kill you in Simmons. He expected me to put a bullet in your head. I gave you a fighting chance to find a way out like you always do. Like you did.
Save me. Do you know that what year? Okay. Hypoxia. I found that one. That's what you did to me.
Oh! Oh! Oh,
What are you doing?
I'm showing you what it's like.
Where's Sky?
Gone.
Bye-bye.
They're all gone. And I should be there with them. But I can't be because of you, because of what you did to me. I'm damaged.
That's why Sky was...
No, I'm not. I don't answer.
Fitz, listen to me. Listen, you... They don't know what they're walking into.
Donnie?
Yeah. A little bit different. He's changed a tad.
I'm looking for Donnie Gill.
Oh! Hi.
Agent Simmons?
Donnie.
S.H.I.E.L.D. Hydra, what side did you end up on?
I'd like to think I'm on your side.
Oh, gee. I'm sorry.
Coulson, we're not alone.
Not what I hoped, but not unexpected.
Not this time.
Oh. like, why is he shooting?
Hey, what the hell, man? I just took out the boomers.
The bus. We need to talk to the bus.
Take a deep breath and clear your mind. Surrender, and you will find meaning.
Hydra recruited Gil?
The brain.
They brainwashed him, and they're going to re-trigger his programming if they can.
Oh.
How do you know this?
I spoke to Ward.
We'll talk about that when I get home.
Yeah.
Nice work, Fitz.
Pin in it.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah?
No, don't take out Hydra.
You know what is best.
It's her.
What is best is you comply.
Oh! 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 No, so wrong.
You're just like the rest of them. You liar!
Agent May shot me. Shot me.
Man,
She-
I wanted to be the one.
Repeat, Simmons is in sight with Hydra. Do we maintain her cover?
Maintain her cover.
No, calm your mind.
No, please.
Oh.
Please.
You know what is best. What is best is you comply. Are you ready to comply?
I'm happy to comply.
Prove it then.
What just happened?
You laid the groundwork, gave us a second chance. He's with us again. Let's head out.
Sad. Oh, ice! Oh, God. Ow. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, great. She's gonna think, oh, oh, yeah, get the guy, get the guy. Oh, she had to.
Let's go!
She had to. Damn it.
And Agent Simmons.
Her cover's been maintained. She's safe for now.
Ugh.
They're leaving empty-handed.
I wasn't sure if they all knew about Simmons.
In case you're wondering, I'm alright. Nasty looking bruise on my shoulder.
She doesn't care.
Hell, but I deserved it. So we're even, right?
No.
We are.
I get why Coulson kept what Simmons was doing from us. I understand.
That he
Protecting
did.
her. I'm scared for her. Simmons in Hydra, she's a terrible liar.
That's
I'm
exactly
serious.
what I
love
thought.
Her trying to lie, it is a horror show.
Maybe before, but not anymore. She can handle it.
Don't know. I don't know if she's that much better. We saw the beginnings of her trying to, oh, you want to go for a drink and da-da-da. No.
I can't look at him. I hate that he's here. But we barely know anything about Hydra. I need to do whatever it takes to understand the people we're fighting. Ward is one way I'm trying to do that.
Is there anything more?
That I'm keeping from you? Yeah,
Yeah, tons of
the
stuff.
director. There's a hell of a lot more. Simmons is on an assignment. That's why she hasn't been in contact. That's why she left.
And, did she ask to go on the assignment? Did she want to leave?
I was told to bring these.
Please, bring it here.
Oh no. Is this Agent 33? That is creepy.
There's a scientist in our downstairs lab. I believe her talents are being wasted.
So you trust her?
I do now, but if I'm wrong, we'll make her comply.
Oh my God.
I was never brainwashed.
Well,
Everything I did, good and bad.
not like that.
Your father is alive. He's looking for you. And someday, if you let me, I'll take you to him.
We're done here.
Yeah, she's... All right, guys, that was episode 3 of season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That was an awesome episode. The last time we saw Donnie, well, was the first time we saw Donnie, in his introductory episode, he had issues, he had problems, he was antisocial. If I'm remembering correctly, he was more motivated by trying to be successful at what he was doing. I mean, he knew that his friend, together with his friend, they were selling this technology to what's-his-face? Ian Quinn. They were they're going to be selling the technology to Ian Quinn. I have a feeling that he was, at that time, more about the science than anything else. They didn't paint him as being like this perfect, innocent, just misguided person. He was nothing nearly like what he started out this episode as. So I was just like, man, what has he gone through? Because, yeah, he would have been in S.H.I.E.L.D. custody, and then Hydra took over, S.H.I.E.L.D. fell apart. Very interesting to know that while he was in S.H.I.E.L.D., it was really Hydra that was training him and coaching him and brainwashing him. So no wonder he was behaving as he was. So I love that where we were going with the plot also explained his character from when we last saw him. And it didn't take like time out to do that. Like his behavior was explained just by what was going on currently. So I really love that. It was a really great way of telling the story. So they didn't find his body. Like, we all know what that means. But, you know, this show takes a hard left every now and again so far of what I've seen. This is episode 25 for me. And already I know it takes unexpected turns. So Donnie could very well show up again. He could very well be swimming with the fishies. I just don't know. My money would be on Donnie coming back at some point, though. It's because it's a cool power to have. It's just kind of that classic superpowered ability, touch and turn things to ice. Ooh. That's a classic. You don't get rid of that. I forget his name. Not Dr. Whitehall, his second in command. The one that Simmons had to save. And she had to do that. I mean, she had to do it to protect her standing. And she made friends and moved up as she was supposed to. Oh, God. I'll get to that. Yeah, they are both super creepy. What else do you expect from Hydra? But at the same time, it's just worth noting just how creepy they are. Ian Quinn was he was despicable, but he was kind of entertaining. But these two, man, they're just a pair of creepy characters. And bizarre and very creepy to see Agent 33 at the end of it be assimilated like that. It was really interesting the way, Ward said, no, I wasn't brainwashed. And that is true. I think he didn't go through that process at all. But just on the basis of that origin episode where you saw his interactions with Garrett, and just how emotionally manipulated, I don't even know if he realizes just how manipulated he was by Garrett, and that he was shaped and formed by this emotional abuse and manipulation without realizing it. I don't think he realizes it now. And, is that brainwashing? But it is having this mental influence over someone. So it kind of is like brainwashing of a sort, which is sad. There are some times where I do feel for Ward, but I mean, for the most part, man, he is just living in his own reality with this whole, like, I'm doing all of this for you. It just borders on, he is obsessed. Is it just me? He is obsessed. I mean, I'm fascinated to see where it goes. I really want to dislike him, and I neither hate him nor am I like, oh, poor Ward. I'm fascinated by it. I'm fascinated by what he's telling himself. Sometimes I feel like he's just feeding them all a bunch of BS, but he really seems to believe it, so I have no idea. But it's a really fascinating story to watch unfold. I love that scene where Fitz, listen, he can't express himself verbally like that, so let me just show you. Boop, boop, boop. Ugh. I don't think he had any real intention of killing Ward. I think he really did just want to show him, I can't communicate because of what you did to me. Granted, Ward didn't shoot them in the head. But there was every chance that they were not going to get out of it. It's easy for Ward to say, oh, I knew you'd be fine now that they're here. I guess sometimes I feel like when Ward says things, I recognize the tactic still that he used to not lie, but tell selective truth, just as Simmons is having to do. So I don't know. But I love that scene. That was incredible acting from Ian. I haven't learned yet to say his last name, but the actor who plays Fitz he did a great job in that scene. And it makes sense. Obviously, they wouldn't say who they're holding below. May knew, Sky knew, but yeah, it's on a need-to-know basis. I was not sure how many of them knew that Simmons was undercover. I should have figured that May would know, but I thought we were going to have that moment of them seeing Simmons there and going, oh my God, she's turned, she's working for Hydra, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like I did when I first saw it. And we continue to visit this theme of, why didn't you tell me? You should have told me. And it's a double-edged sword. They went through this all last season of, withholding information from people, but I mean, you have to. If you're the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. or if you are an operative high level, there are things you can't say. And it's tough because I think personally they are so close. Sky feels so close with Coulson. Coulson feels so much for Fitz, etc. They have a personal bond that I think sometimes they think should transcend these confidentiality things and the secretive things. And maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't, I don't know. But I think sometimes they need to remember, yeah, this is all on a need-to-know basis. However, having said that, if Fitz hadn't gone down there and done what he did, they wouldn't know really about Donnie, or they might have found out too late. I'm very worried for Simmons. I mean, she's in the belly of the beast. And I know what May said about Simmons having gotten better at that, but I'm like where Sky was. Like, she's terrible. She's a terrible liar. And I guess we'll see if that is true. I mean, I think, she did well towards the end of the episode, but that scene where she was like trying to make friends and the guy, her supervisor in the lab, she was doing the overly friendly thing. I was like, oh no, here we go again. Oh, she is gonna shoot you with a tranq gun eventually. Like, I'm sure she's gotten better than she was at that episode at the hub, but yeah, obviously she's in a very dangerous position. I'm looking at my notes and I can't remember the name of the new guy. Sorry. I want to say Hunter. I find him mildly annoying, but not in a way like, oh, shut up, I don't want to hear about you. But I think he kind of likes being the thorn in everybody's side. He likes being, the pot stirrer, maybe. So we'll see how his character develops. I love Mac. He is so helpful with Fitz. He's really helping him out, or at least he's trying to help him out. And it warms my heart. It really is the sweetest thing. And I hope we see more of it. I thought we were going to get a little side adventure with the two of them when they said, oh, they're taking the bus. That means we have a night off. I thought he was going to, try and bond with Fitz and like get him to come out of his shell, get him talking more, kind of just get him focused. And it went in a different direction that I loved equally because he tried to asphyxiate Ward. But I really like Mac. Trip had the best line of the episode. He's just such a team player. He is willingly going along with whatever. He's fine. He has such a great attitude. He's just so enjoyable. So I really hope that we get a Trip adventure and that we get to know him a little better. But yeah, I just think that this episode in particular was filled with some really fascinating dynamics between all the different characters. Between Mac and Fitz, and then Fitz and Ward. Simmons attempting to reach Donnie. Simmons trying to function as an undercover agent, which, we saw the perspective of everything that happened. We saw it from the Hydra people's perspective. He's almost sure that he trusts her. I mean, her shoving him out of the way of the bullet. But I don't think he's 100% yet. Oh. But, they showed us that scene from their perspective, so we know what they are truly thinking. So I think for now she's safe. Knock on wood. It's interesting to me that both Hydra and S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of had this same agenda on two different fronts. One of finding and acquiring agents and talent, and two, going after these powered people and either recruiting them as assets or protecting them in S.H.I.E.L.D's case, or either accumulating and using or annihilating in the case of Hydra. Very on brand for both organizations. So I imagine that will be a big part of this season going forward. And now Skye knows. I don't know how much she's going to trust what Ward says. He does have a point. He has been telling her truths, provable truths, so that she will believe him. I think it maybe from his perspective told her a little too soon. But she knows that he has been telling her the truth. So I expect that storyline to take off. We didn't get any more of Coulson with his little circles and all of that. But I'm sure there's going to be more of that later. So only on episode 3, and there's so much going on. I love it. All right, guys, that was a great episode. Thanks so much for watching that one with me. If you enjoyed the reaction, please feel free to give it a like, a share, and a subscribe. Full reactions are on Patreon, and be sure to join me for the next episode. All right, guys, thanks. Bye. I don't think he realizes it now. Excuse me. Blooper.